Just a minute, I need to take this. Who is this? You said, yeah, whatever. Has this ever happened to you? I'm sure this isn't the first time that you've witnessed a rude phone call or been rudely ignored when someone is talking on the phone. We all know that when talking on the phone, we should be respectful. Yet why do we tolerate this behavior? It's become the norm. When I was a little kid, my siblings and I were so excited when the phone rang. We all wanted to be the first ones to answer. But my mom laid down the law. To be able to answer the phone, you needed to be able to pick it up calmly and say, "Hello, my name is Haley Allred. Who would you like to speak with?" My parents didn't want us answering the phone with, "Yeah," or my personal favorite, "Mom, the phone's for you!" Good manners might sound dated and old school, but we can create a more civil society by being polite and using good manners. I will present the problem, cause, and possible solution to how we can show increased respect and courtesy. More and more of us don't know how to be polite. Politeness is defined by thefreedictionary.com as showing consideration for others. Courtesy is a lost art. The coarseness and casualness of our interactions has desensitized us to rude and promiscuous behavior. 50 years ago, you would never hear someone say, "I want." It was always, "I would like," or "May I have," followed by the compulsory "please" and "thank you." According to Children's Manners and Etiquette in the 1950s, at most schools, teachers were addressed as "sir," and when they entered the room, everyone would stand in unison and say, "Good morning." Nowadays, we hardly acknowledge each other, let alone the teacher. We have become complacent and lax in our manner of address and conversation. We have promoted tolerance and self-expression to the point that we don't know when we hit the TMI level. We've all been part of those conversations where you've discussed sexual orientation, bodily functions, use your imagination, and birth control as if it were the weather. The purpose of good manners is to make those around us feel more comfortable. Every conversation has the potential to be appropriate, but some things should only be discussed with your doctor. I believe that we can create a more civil society by using good manners. Manners influence civility, and the Founding Fathers understood this. When George Washington was 16 years old, he had to copy out the 110 rules of civility and decent behavior in company and conversation. The first rule of this long list states, "Every action ought to be with some sign of respect to those that are present." The author of foundationsmag.com wrote, "It would be easy to dismiss these rules as outdated and appropriate to a time of powdered wigs and quills, but they reflect a focus that is increasingly difficult to find. These rules have a focus on other people rather than the narrow focus of our own self-interest that we find so prevalent today. They represent more than just manners. They are the small sacrifices we should all be willing to make for the good of all and for the sake of living together. These rules proclaim our respect for others and in turn give us the gift of self-respect and heightened self-esteem. As we use good manners, we will notice that people are usually more polite to us. We naturally want to reciprocate. If we follow the golden rule, we will become a more civil society. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Here's my challenge for you today. Introduce yourself to a complete stranger, look them in the eye with a smile, a hello, and a handshake. See what happens. You might just make a new best friend. The bottom line of manners is RESPECT. Everyone is worthy of our respect, and when we respect others, they will respect us. In the words of our beloved prophet, President Thomas S. Monson, I have 2 words to say to you at this moment, known as the 2 most important words in the English language. Those words are, thank you.